We are so excited for the holidays, but amidst all the holiday spirit, I personally am most excited for the movies. We have reached the time of year when every studio decides to release their most coveted films in hopes that they'll be fresh in the minds of critics and award bodies when it's time to vote the winners. That's why I'm here to give you a breakdown of anticipated films that you can and should see in theaters over the break.
First up is the highly anticipated Poor Things, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. The film follows Bella Baxter, who gets resurrected by a mad scientist, and the adventure she experiences as she discovers what it means to be a woman. The cast is rounded out by so many comedians who play lawyers. It has been immensely praised by critics, along with Emma Stone.
Another great film to look out for is American Fiction, the directorial debut from writer Cord Jefferson, most famously known for his Emmy-winning work on the HBO series Watchmen. The film stars Jeffrey Wright as a writer frustrated with the expectations that the publishing industry holds him as a black man. With its humor and incredible performances from Wright, as well as its supporting cast consisting of stars like Sterling K. Brown, Issa Rae, and Tracee Ellis Ross, American Fiction has been a massive hit at the Toronto International Film Festival and our own Austin Film Festival, and will continue to be a crowd pleaser once it hits theaters later this month.
Next, for those rom-com lovers out there, comes Anyone But You from ECA director Will Gluck. The film stars Top Gun Maverick star and UT alum Glenn Powell, along with Euphoria and White Lotus star Cydney Sweeney, as a duo that must pretend to be a couple at their friend's wedding. With its cast and plot centered around traditional rom-com tropes, fans of the genre are sure to have a fun time with this film.
For those looking for a fun film to watch with your family, be sure to check out Wonka. From Paul King, who last directed the beloved sequel to Paddington, comes a prequel that explores how Willy Wonka came to be. Wonka also features stars like Olivia Colman, Sally Hawkins, and Hugh Grant, and is said to be a musical with Timothée Chalamet providing his own vocals.
Also releasing from Warner Bros. Is The Color Purple, based on the musical adaptation from the Alice Walker classic. The Color Purple centers around the struggles of Celie, a young African-American woman living in the South in the early 1900s. The film features an all-star cast, including Fantasia Barrino, and Daniel Brooks, both of whom are reprising their roles from the Broadway musical, as well as so many other stars and singers like her, Sierra, and Halle Bailey, rounding out the ensemble. I'm excited to see how this new rendition matches up to previous adaptations of the story.
Next, The Zone of Interest from British director Jonathan Glazer tells the haunting story of Rudolf Höss, the infamous Nazi commander, and his family who attempt to build a life next to Auschwitz, the concentration camp which Höss commands. The Zone of Interest is a timely film that attempts to warn its audience about the dangers of nationalism and the ways people ignore injustice around them despite their complicity.
Also releasing from A24 this month is The Iron Claw, a film documenting the tragic story of the Von Erich family. The film features Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White, and Harris Dickinson as brothers who rise up in the world of professional wrestling and the personal struggles they face along the way. This film has not shied away from the press, and I am excited to finally see what they have in store for us.
Lastly, for those wanting to embrace the holiday blues, be sure to not miss out on All of Us Strangers. All of Us Strangers stars Andrew Scott as Adam, a lonely gay screenwriter, and follows the events that ensue after a chance encounter with Harry, played by Paul Mescal. With its heartbreaking performances and incredible direction from British director Andrew Hay, All of Us Strangers has been receiving high praise. Just be sure to bring tissues beforehand.
From family favorites, dark thrillers, and quirky comedies, it is clear that this December has no shortage of films for us to check out. Tell us what you think of these films and which ones you're most excited to see at Sneak Peek TV.
Now back to the hosts.